Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, we had some delay because of YouTube issues and we got a few minutes late. So, I do hope that you are enjoying the 30-day yoga challenge, and today is day 9. We have covered a lot of ground in the last 8 days, so we have pushed and pulled almost every portion of our body. Today, we are going to work a lot more on the legs, especially the hamstrings. So you would need something like this today. So any kind of belt, dupatta, any small, you know, belt kind of thing would be useful. So do make sure that you get your belt today, and I'll give you a few seconds to go and get it. So anything that looks like this, doesn't need to be very long, but like this, the size of a standard belt is what we need today. So we're going to use this and stretch a little bit on the hamstring sides of our legs with few of the asanas. So I do hope that you are enjoying the previous days and you are taking good care of your diet as well. What is important is to remember that apart from the poses and the asanas that we are doing, what is important is you also remember that the right amount of food and the right type of food is also very important. I'm not going to lecture you too much on food because I know that most of you are already pretty conscious about what you eat. Given that you are here, given that you are doing yoga, the presumption is that you already are taking good care of yourself in terms of diet. If you are not, this is the good time to start. What you should do is the first and foremost thing to do would be to stop munching in between meals. In my opinion, that is the biggest issue that you can create for yourself. So stop munching in between meals and have very clear cut idea about how many meals you want to take every day, whether it's 2 meals or 3 meals. More than 3 meals may not be great for you. Up to 2 meals is good. So see if you can go with 2 meals, and that would do wonders. Okay, that would do wonders. So let me share the link with a few people who might be waiting, because we had to make some changes to the live stream here. So let's see how I can get the live stream link here and share it with the viewers who are waiting. Perfect. So what I was saying was that be very clear about how many meals you want to take every day, and if you are in the habit of munching in between, like let me have a snack, let me have, you know, bhujia or something like that in between, then you're inviting disaster for yourself. So don't do that. Be very conscious about what you are having. Be very conscious about the quality of that food in the sense that just give me 1 second. I'm just sharing the link. It's important to have sattvic food. What I mean by sattvic food is food that is rich in prana urja. When I say prana urja, essentially it means that food that is to some extent alive. When I say alive, I don't mean you should eat up like live animals. What I mean is you should eat fresh food, and as far as possible raw food, like raw food, like, you know, fruits, fresh fruits, not rotten fruits, or you know, food that is too old. Anything that has been cooked, you should try and finish it within 4 hours, preferably within like 1.5 hours, but latest by 4 hours. After 4 hours, you should discard it completely. So it's very important to have the right amount and right type of food. We'll talk more about food in some of the future days. Right now, let's concentrate on getting our bodies geared up. So I'll share more nuggets on what you can have and what are the various types of food that are good for your body and can really aid you in your yoga practice. So we'll talk about that. But right now, let's concentrate. on today's practice. All right. Hopefully, you can hear me clearly. As I said, we will need a bell today. So let's get on with the practice. Okay, so we are going to lie down. So keep your legs straight, hands straight. Make sure that there's a good stretch in the body. So lie down means not the Shavasana lie down. Lie down would mean lie down very alert with your legs fully alert, your hands fully alert, and everything is stretching downwards. So your feet should be pulling you downwards, your hands should be pulling you downwards. Okay? We'll give a little bit of a stretch to our legs. So take your legs, hold your knees, and stretch yourself. Hold your knees on the other side, stretch yourself. Try once again. Right knee, hold it, and pull it towards yourself. Left knee, hold it, and pull it towards yourself. Now, put your hands on the ground and raise your right leg. Take it upwards as far as you can. Keep it straight. Your knees should be straight. Lower the leg. Pull up your other leg. Raise it. The leg on the ground should be alert. It cannot be passive. All your toes should be pointing upwards. Lower the leg. Now is the time to use the belt. So take the belt. Put it around your toe like this and raise your leg. So with the help of the, hold the belt with one hand and raise your leg and pull it to the extent where it is comfortable. You should not pull it so much that it starts to hurt. You should only pull it as much as it is comfortable. So keep the leg raised like this. Hold it for some time. Then bend your knees, take out the belt, and put the belt in the other feet. Hold the belt and keep your leg raised. The leg on the ground should be alert, straight, toes pointing upwards. The leg which you are holding up in the air, the knees should be straight, and you should pull it to the extent where it is comfortable. Not too comfortable because you have to break your comfort zone. So keep pulling it upwards. Now this gives a good stretch to your legs and to your hamstrings. You must be feeling a nice stretch there. Bend your knees. Let's try the right leg once again with a little bit of variation after that. So hold the belt with your right hand. Pull the feet upward. And take the leg to your right side. So right leg to the right side. Don't put it on the ground. Keep it raised a little bit above the ground. This opens up the hip joints. Then raise your leg up. back to the upwards position, and then lower your leg on the other side. Lower it as much as you can. Raise your leg, bend your knees, and release the belt. Now take the belt to the other feet, left foot, hold the belt with the leg raised. Now take the left belt, left leg to the left side. Lower it as much as you can. I don't have too much space here, otherwise my video would get cut. But you should try to go as close to the ground, but not touching the ground. Okay? So be in that position for a few seconds, hold that position. Come back to the center upward position. Now take your leg, the left leg, to the right side. Use the right hand to take it to the right side. If possible, turn your head to the other side. So your left leg is to the right, your head is turned to the left. Give a nice stretch to the whole body. Come back to the center and release the belt. Straighten your legs and hands. Bend your knees. Turn to the right side and sit up. I'll just check that you are able to see me clearly. Okay. All right. Now be on your hands and knees. This pose would be very familiar to you. You have done it in the earlier days. The cat and cow pose. So breathing in, raise your head. Breathing out, lower the head. And turn your body like this. Cat and cow pose. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, lower your head, and sit on your heels and go to the child pose. Then come on your hands and feet and go to Adho Mukha Svanasana, the downward dog. Twist your feet like this, stretch your legs, form a perfect triangle. Come to your knees, go down to the ground, and we will do the cobra pose. This time we will keep the hands straight and raise our body a little bit. Hold that position for a few seconds. We'll do it once again. Cobra pose. Go back to the ground. Come on to your knees. Just checking that you are able to see me clearly. All right. Adha Mukshvanasana. Give yourself a good stretch here. Come onto your knees and stand up. With the body lowered. You have to try on. The eventual target is to take your head to your knees. Right now, go only to the extent where it is comfortable. Touch the ground. Then gradually stand straight and take your hands upwards. Keep your fingers open. So your fingers should be open like this. Once again, bend down. Come down to your knees. Adha Mukshvanasana. Now raise your right leg. Keep it raised for some time. Lower your leg. Raise the left leg. Keep it raised for some time. Hold the position. Once again, raise your right leg. Hold the position. Hold the right leg in the air. And lower your leg. Raise your left leg. Raise it as high as you can. Hold the position. Lower the leg. Then jump forward. Uttanasana. Stand straight. Raise your hands. Tadasana. Samasthiti. Welcome back to the normal standing state. Let me check. All right. Now we are going to be in the familiar pose of stretching our legs. So stretch both your legs about 4 feet apart. Now we're going to turn the legs both to one side. So both legs this time are pointing in one direction. Take your hands behind your back. So your hands would be like this. And then Namaskar pose, but behind your back. And then we are going to bend forward. So bend down in a right angle and look upwards. Look to the front. Gradually get up. Turn that foot and come to the other side. Both your feet are pointing in that direction. The hand is still behind your back in the Namaskar pose. Bend forward. Bend only as much as you can manage and keep bending forward. Once you're done, stand straight. Turn the leg. Release your hand. And gradually come back to the center position. We'll go down once again to Adho Mukha Konasana. Bend your knees. Come to the ground. The cobra pose. Come back to the ground. Release. Once again, go back on your knees. Go to the child's pose. Sit straight. Lie down on your back. Straighten the left leg. Or, keep both legs bent. Um, Bring your right leg on top of the left leg. Hold on to your thigh or your knee and pull it towards yourself. We did this on day 1 or day 2, so this must be familiar for you. Release and then go to the other leg. Release. Do it for the right leg again. Release. Do it for the left leg again. Now bring both the feet to the ground, knees upwards. Turn both your knees to one side and your head to the other side. So if your knees are to the right, your head is to the left. Hold this position for some time. Come back to the center. Take both your knees to the left, both your knees to the left and head to the right. Come back to the center. Both your knees to the right, head to the left. Come back to the center. Both your knees to the left and head to the right. Straighten your legs and go to the most comfortable position in the world, Shavasana. We are done with our practice today. So the body deserves some rest and recuperation. So lie down, very still, very relaxed. Your feet should be relaxed. Your stomach, your hands, the palms facing upwards. Your forehead, your eyes, your neck, everything should be relaxed. Take your focus to every muscle in all the areas and check that there is no tension there and it's truly relaxed. Continue with the normal breathing. Hold this position for a few seconds. Keep relaxing. Once you are ready to get up, lift your hands, take it to your chest, fold both your knees, turn to the right, and using your left hand, get up gradually and sit in a cross-legged position. Fold your hands and thank the universe for the opportunity to do the yoga practice today and to do something good for your body. So we did some excellent practice today. I hope you liked it. And we are going to do a few things more tomorrow, some different portions of our body. So do make sure that you get your blocks and your belt with you. So in the previous days, we used a block. Today, we introduced the belt. If you don't have a belt, you can use any cloth belt or any dupatta or any shawl kind of thing. I think that is like not too thick and at least about 4 feet long, if not more. And we are going to use that as prop. Okay. All right. So with that, taking leave today, take some rest, eat some bananas, have some water later on, and with that, signing off, Ashish here.